Good afternoon, students. Students, today we'll start our chapter number 8 of social science, that is the temperate grasslands. Prairies in North America. Temperate grasslands हैं और North America में prairies बोला जाता है. Okay. First of all, let's discuss its new terms. First one is prairie. What is the meaning of prairie? Prairie is a French word which means meadows or grasslands. Yes, dear students, prairie is a French word which means meadows or grassland, means a large area covered by grass. It is called prairie. Next is silos. Very tall bins used for storing cereals. अनाज को, wheat को स्टोर करने के लिए एक बहुत बड़े बड़े बिन्स होते हैं, उन्हें बोलते हैं सिलोस, जहां पर सीरियल्स को, अनाज को स्टोर किया जाता है. Ranches, a large area where cattle are kept and bred. एक बहुत बड़ा एरिया जहां पर कैटल्स, एनिमल्स को रखा जाता है, उन्हें उनकी देखरेख की जाती है. नेक्स्ट, एक्सटेंसिव फार्मिंग, a very large area where the entire farm work is done with the help of machine. एक बहुत बड़ा एरिया जहां पर फार्म वर्क, फार्मिंग वर्क, खेती का काम जो है वो कैसे होता है? with the help of machines. Yes, dear students, let me show you the temperate grassland. You can see North Temperate Zone, this is North Temperate Zone, and this is South Temperate Zone. In this lesson, we are going to read about these temperate zones. Okay. Yes, let's start reading. The temperate zone lies between 23 1 upon 2 degree and 66 1 upon 2 degree latitude in both the hemispheres. As I have shown you on the diagram, this lie in both the hemisphere, in northern hemisphere as well as in the southern hemisphere. In these areas, the summers are hot and winters are cold. जो टेम्परेट ग्रासलैंड्स हैं, यहाँ पर वेदर कैसा रहता है, क्लाइमेट कैसा है? The summers are very hot and winters are cold. The rainfall is limited. Limited means you can say less. बहुत कम रेनफॉल होता है यहाँ पर. Under such conditions, grasses can grow. Only grass can grow in this type of climate. There are few trees. Most of the grasslands are in the temperate region. Maximum जो grasslands हैं, areas covered with grass, they are in temperate regions. They are known by different names in different continents. जो temperate regions हैं, areas हैं, इन्हें different names से जाना जाता है different continents में, as downs in Australia, velds in Africa, steppes in Europe, pampas in South America, and prairies in North America. In this lesson, we will read about prairies in North America. Let me show you on the map these regions. Yes, in North America, prairies. You can see South America, pampas, Africa, velds, Europe, steppes, and one more is there. Just wait. In Australia, It is called downs. Okay. You have to practice this map also. Yes. Location and extent. Location and extent of prairies in North America. The temperate grassland. The prairies are treeless grasslands located away from the sea in the interior of the North America. ये जो prairies हैं, ये जो grasslands हैं, they are treeless. वहाँ trees नहीं है, only grass is there, and they are away from the sea. Sea से बहुत दूर है, in the interior of North America. Interior means काफी अंदर जाकर. Prairie is a French word which means meadow or grassland that we have read in the new term. The prairies are surrounded by the Rocky Mountains in the west. This prairie region, this prairie area, it is surrounded by Rocky Mountains in the west direction. And in the east, there is Great Lakes. Great Lakes are there in the east direction and Rocky Mountains in the west direction. They stretch from Canada in the north up to Mexico in the south. They stretch means they spread from Canada in the north up to Mexico in the south. The prairies are almost midway between the equator and the North Pole. The prairie in the North America, it is almost in the midway, बीच में है, equator और North Pole के mid में है ये. Now the physical features and climatic conditions. The prairies are a vast stretch of gently sloping lowland in the interior of North America. ये जो prairies हैं बहुत बड़ा area है. It is a big stretch of gently sloping lowland. Where it is in the interior of North America. This area was once covered with thick and tall grass. ये area पहले thick, बहुत मोटे grass से, tall grass से covered था. It was a grazing ground for millions of bisons. You can see pictures of bisons given below. It was a grazing ground. यहाँ पर बहुत सारे bisons grazing करने के लिए, घास चरने के लिए आया करते थे. The Mississippi and the Missouri rivers, along with their tributaries, their small rivers, flow through the prairies. Which rivers flow through the prairie region? Mississippi and Missouri. These two rivers flow through the prairie region. The average climate is hot in summer season and very cold in the winter season. Normally in the summer season, the climate remains hot, and in the winter cold. And the annual rainfall is about 50 centimeter, which is mostly during the summer season. Average annual rainfall in this prairie region is 50 centimeter, and this is mostly during the summer. Influenced by the sea. Influenced means affected. यहाँ का जो climate है, it is not affected by the sea. Sea के पास होने से भी इस यहाँ के climate पे कोई effect नहीं पड़ता है. The northern part remains under snow during the winter season. The northern part of this area, prairie region, it remains under snow. यहाँ पर snowfall होता है during winter season. The amount of rainfall varies, means differs greatly from year to year. Rainfall का जो amount है, means कई बार बहुत ज्यादा होती है वहां पर rain और कई बार बहुत कम होती है. It varies, it differs from year to year. Now the vegetation and wildlife. There are no trees except along the banks of river. Only few trees are there along the bank of river. Otherwise, this is treeless area. Only grass is there. The tall grasses may grow up to a height of about 8 meters. Sometimes the tall grasses grow at the height of 8 meters. 8 meter लंबा grass भी यहाँ पर grow होता है. The grass is mostly green in color. Grow quickly in the spring season. In the spring season, Grass grow very quickly and it is green in color, but it changed to hay. Hay means brown color during the winter season. In the spring season, it grow very fast and its color is green, but during the winter season, its color change from green to brown. The main types of trees along the river bank are willow, poplar, and elder. These are the main trees we can find along the banks of river in prairie region. Let me show you the pics of these three uh, trees. This is pic of willow tree. बहुत सुंदर लग रहा है, very beautiful. This is poplar and this is elder. Elder tree, poplar tree, and willow tree. These three trees we can find along the banks of river in the prairie region. Yes, most of the bisons were killed by Europeans for meat. Bisons, these are the bisons. Most of the bisons were killed. They were killed by the Europeans. Why they were killed? For their meat. Now, bisons is a protected animal in the USA. अब ये protected animal है, इसे hunt नहीं कर सकते, इसे मार नहीं सकते. The wild animals include dogs, deers, and wolves. Which are the wild animals we can found in the prairie region? We can find dogs, deer, and wolves in these areas. The prairie dogs live in small groups called coteries. Here, the dogs, prairie dogs, they live in groups. Okay, and these groups are called coteries. Coteries, coteries. A large variety of domestic animals. Domestic pet animals जो होते हैं. A large variety of domestic animals such as cows, horses, sheep, goats, etc. are found in the prairies, except these dogs, deer, wolves, sheep, goat, and cows, horses. They are domestic animals, means they are pet animals in prairie region. Now, economic activities. Economic activities are the activities to earn money. Okay. The Europeans came and settled here. The Europeans, the people from Europe, they came here in the prairie region and they settled here. They converted the grasslands into farmland. They convert the grassland, large areas of grasslands into farmlands, mean they started farming in those areas. Now the fertile prairie plains are extensively cultivated. Fertile means good for growing crops. अब इन प्रेरी एरियाज में फार्मिंग भी होने लगी है. लार्ज एरिया पे, लार्ज स्केल पे वहां पर फार्मिंग होती है. The farms are very large in size. The main crops grown in this region are corn, wheat, oats, barley, rice, soybean, cotton. These are the main crops grown in prairie region. And who has started the farming in the prairie region? Europeans. They came here and settled and they converted the grassland into farmland and started farming. Okay, and the main crops grown in this region are corn, wheat, oats, barley, rice, soybean, and cotton. Corn is produced in the eastern part of this region, while cotton is produced in the southern part. Corn, मक्का जिसे बोलते हैं, it is produced in the eastern part of prairie region and cotton is produced in the southern part. The farmers produce enough wheat, not only for the country's need, but also for export. यहाँ के जो farmers हैं, they produce enough wheat. मतलब यहाँ पर अनाज काफी मात्रा में होता है, क्वांटिटी बहुत ज्यादा होती है, जिससे सिर्फ वहां पर रहने वाले लोगों की नीड पूरी नहीं होती, बट ऑल्सो दे एक्सपोर्ट इट. वो इसे एक्सपोर्ट दूसरी कंट्री में भी भेजते हैं एंड दे अर्न मनी. Thus, the prairie region is called the wheat basket of the world. Because enough production of wheat, this area is called wheat basket of the world. Prairie region is known as wheat basket of the world. Now, life of the people. The farms are very large in area, and the farmers along with their families live on farms. यहाँ पर जो farms हैं, जहाँ farming की खेती की जाती है, they are very large in area, and the farmers they live on that farms with their families. Some workers also live on farms. Some other workers also live with their families on these farms. Most of the farming work, such as plowing, sowing, reaping, threshing, winnowing, is done by machines. Means mostly work of farming, बीज बोना, प्लो करना, वहां पर सिंचाई करना और फसल काटना, ये सब किससे होता है? With the help of machines. The farmers are rich as the production from the farm is very large. In this area, in the area of prairie region, the farmers are very rich. Why they are rich? Because they earn enough money with the production of wheat. यहाँ पर wheat का production बहुत ज्यादा होता है, वो इसे सेल करते हैं, एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, and they earn money. That's why they are very rich. The surplus production of crops is stored in silos. Surplus means more than what is needed. जितना जरूरत है उससे ज्यादा is called surplus. The surplus production of crops is stored in silos. You can see the pic of silos. ये बहुत बड़े बड़े बिन्स बने हुए हैं जहां पर सीरियल्स को, अनाज को स्टोर किया जाता है, जो सरप्लस ग्रेन्स होते हैं, मीन्स जितना जरूरी है उसके बाद जो एक्स्ट्रा है उन्हें यहाँ पर सिलोज में स्टोर किया जाता है. The western part of the prairies is hilly and less fertile. The western part of prairie region is hilly. Small hills are there, and this is less fertile. This is not very good. This area is not very good for growing crops. The cattle are reared on open grasslands. जो animals हैं, they are reared. उन्हें पाला जाता है on open grasslands, very large area of covered with grass. The cattle are reared mostly for meat. Why the cattle are reared here? They are reared. उन्हें क्यों पाला जाता है? For their meat. The large cattle grazing areas are called ranches. Chicago is an important center for slaughtering cattle. Chicago जो है, it is very important center for slaughtering cattle. Slaughtering means here animals are killed for food, means for meat. कि वहां पर कैटल्स को मार दिया Okay, so most of the work here is done by machines. Like we have read that milking is done by machine, even farming work like plowing, sowing, reaping, all these works are done by machines. The prairie region is also rich in minerals such as coal and petroleum. This area, the prairie region which is in North America, it is also rich in minerals. यहाँ पर coal और petroleum जैसे minerals भी मिलते हैं. And the main industries in this region are flour mills. Flour, आटा, FLOUR. Flour mills, आटे की चक्की. The main industries in this region are flour mills, meat packing, oil refining means purify किया जाता है oil को, or crushing, etc. The modern science and technology help the people in the prairies in improving their lifestyle and standard of living. Because of modern science, different technology, now the lifestyle of people who are living in prairies is improving. Their standard of living is improving now. All the economic and social activities are largely influenced by the climatic conditions. Economic activities, वो activities जो अर्निंग के लिए किए जाते हैं, पैसे कमाने के लिए किए जाते हैं. Economic and social activities all are influenced, mean all are affected by the climatic conditions कि वहाँ का climate कैसा है. Okay. Yes, dear students, that's all about this chapter. Now we are going to unmute all of you. Preeta ma'am, please unmute all the students.